Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. My name's Joel, and this is A Stable Life. Well, if you guys haven't already figured it out, today's a big day. That's right, guys. It's spring cleaning. But to start, you guys know the drill. Let's get started. And look at that, Samson's on the list. Ooh, so exciting. All right, I got grain and hay all taken care of. Let's let some horses in. It appears that Poncho's having a problem. Should go fix that. I'm gonna sit you guys right here. I'll be right back. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that strap that I just hooked, just unhooked. I'm gonna have to get a pair of pliers and bend that straight. Anyways, for now, that's Poncho. Next up is Samson. He's currently over in our left run where we put Tucker during the day. Morning, Samson. Aren't you looking absolutely beautiful this morning? Hey, good morning. Now, do you know where your stall is? Huh? Do you know where your stall is? Well, let's hope he does, because he's gone. He's been here for a little over a week. So let's see if he figured out where his stall is. Oh, good boy, Samson. Hey, when did you get here? Yeah, that's right. You better run. Leia's getting him. Gavin's here to help with spring cleaning. He's gonna be here to get all you guys all those awesome camera angles, so we're happy to have him. He offered to come down and I gladly accepted. When isn't it awesome to have Gavin around? Right, Falcon? All right, let's let him in. Ooh, Falcon's crabby today. Morning, buddy. Morning, Falcon. Morning, Champ. Morning, Poe. Jack, so many people got you as the mystery horse. It was so exciting. I don't think you know how many people love you. Hey, Rebel. Hey, Casino. You can just see those piles from up here. It's crazy. Leia, geese! For anyone new here, she really doesn't like geese. All right, Gavin is definitely closing all those doors so we can let in the next herd. And we're gonna pick today's mystery horse. Come on, boys. Good morning. Good morning. Declan's always number one. Have you guys noticed that? It's always Declan, Danny, and Suede that are the first to be in. There's Archer, Suede, Spitfire. There goes Duke. That would be our mystery horse right there. I'm gonna talk more about him in a moment. There goes Tucker, Obi, Gavin, Weather, and Argento. Well, they all just rush right in anymore, don't they? I mentioned earlier that today is gonna be all about spring cleaning, which is super exciting. I don't know if you guys can tell in the video, but the pasture's starting to get a hint of green to it. The wheat has woken up and is starting to grow again on the hills. All very exciting to see. It looks like the earth is starting to wake up from its sleep. Although we are having a bit of an issue right now. Well, it's not so much an issue, we're in a cold front, so things are actually getting cold. We're actually putting the medium blankets on the horses for tonight because, believe it or not, they're calling for Monday. The high for the day is actually below freezing, which is Tucker's kind of weather. All right, Gavin, now that we have all the horses in, do you know what time it is?
Is it manure day?
No, Gavin, it's not manure day. It's even better.
What is it, Joel?
Gavin, it's donkey time. Now, all the time I hear from you guys about how come I lead one donkey out at a time. Well, today I've got big help.
Hi.
So we're gonna be leading out the donkeys together. All right, boys. All right, let's lead them out. Ooh, Buster, Brocky, calm down. Brocky, that's what we're gonna call you. Come on, buddy. Buster. All right, all we need now is just a slice of hay and the donkeys are taken care of for the day. We might check back in with them a little bit if they start being a little playful today. Maybe we'll get some footage of them playing around. I was wondering what you were doing back there. Gavin, do you know what animal Leia despises the most?
Jack.
Okay, do you know what animal Leia despises the second most?
Yeah, I do. Geese!
So I stopped by actually yesterday and did a little bit of spring cleaning just ahead of time to give you guys just a little bit of an idea as to what this is gonna look like and why we do this spring cleaning. So I picked up all the feeders and moved them with the exception of the one that still had hay in it. I'm gonna let them peel that off and finish that off for today. And then tonight, I'm gonna pick that up, clean it off, and we're going to drop a new bale in that for this evening. But I picked all the feeders up and completely scraped everything. As you can see, the pasture actually looks really good. This is something that we do every year, sometimes 2 to 3 times a year. The reason being that when the horses are standing in their own manure and in deep mud, it creates issues with their hooves and with their legs, such as scratches and abscesses. So we definitely don't want that. Not to mention, it helps the pasture look a lot nicer and gets all that manure from the horse pasture to the fields. So for now, I have it all piled up along the side here of the pasture. Doesn't hurt anything being over here. Horses aren't standing in it. And I'm gonna come through with the tractor and scoop this all up and pile it down on our compost pile. What's really nice is when you go right up to the feeders, you can see they're completely clean. And if I was a horse, you can see that the manure does not go at all up. So there's no danger of abscesses, no danger of scratches, and that's ultimately what we're looking for.
As you can see, I'm still out in the field. Joel just drove away. Oh, he's coming back now.
Gavin, you're needed urgently back at the horse stable.
He said I'm needed urgently, but then he drove away urgently and left me here to walk. Pretty trash.
Okay, good, you're here. I need you to go out in the pasture and record the horses going out and being let out. Buddy? Some water? No?
Oh.
Not thirsty, I guess.
I guess the saying is true. Can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
I don't think any of you realize how true that saying is. It is very true. No, you're supposed to go the other direction, Samson. You turn around and then you run that way. Guys, come here, I want to show you something neat. I don't know if you've already noticed, but a lot of the horses are heading down towards where the hay feeders are. But if you look over here, you can see that the horses are starting to graze a little bit. And that's something that we've noticed as the grass has gotten greener, as the horses are starting to go in the pasture and graze. Depending on how things go today, we might get some footage of them playing. We're hopeful. The donkeys are playing with a stick. You see that? All right, so this is what happens when you leave a gate open. I'm gonna show you. That's where they're supposed to go. You guys know that. Where do you think Argento and Suede think they're supposed to go? Suede! What are you doing? Come on, boy. Run faster. That's the right pasture. You see that jump? Horses are beautiful, but did you see Suede biting that water trough? Can't make this stuff up. All right, so all the horses are turned out and where they need to be in both pastures. And you guys might be thinking, Joel, what about the mystery horse? Don't worry, I plan on bringing him out in the afternoon feeding, but for you guys, it's gonna be so quick, it's gonna be in the same video. Don't worry. But we need to get started on spring cleaning. Joel, did you forget Tucker? Guys, how could you forget a horse like Tucker? Come on. You go right through the door. We are currently in the big field. Now, the big field definitely is in need of a cleaning. In case you're wondering how come we let it get this bad, it's not a matter of why did you let it get this bad, it's more a matter of when does the ground unthaw for me to be able to get the tractor in here to scoop everything up. So that's why I'm excited to get spring cleaning done, so that the horses, as you can see, they're not standing in deep mud as what's in the middle pasture. The horses up in the middle pasture are all set and good. They're completely fine. Well, I'm burning daylight. It's early in the morning, so let's get started. Gavin has arrived to pick me up for lunch. I just parked the tractor over here. Just wanted to show you guys our progress from me being on top of it. So far, things are going ahead of schedule, which is what I like to see. And I know what you're thinking, Joel, this doesn't even look like you've cleaned it. I've taken off about 6 inches of manure. What you're seeing is the ground, the actual dirt underneath, and I don't want to dig that up. That's got to stay there. That's actually why I have a yard rake hooked onto the back of the tractor, specifically for you guys. This will give you an idea what it'll look like when I'm done right here. So after all this manure is scraped off, I go over it with a yard rake to scrape it so that all the ruts are gone. And this will allow the ground to dry out because it doesn't have all this manure and hay sitting on top of it, preventing it from drying down. And then by about midsummer, this will all be green. It's pretty crazy. I'm gonna head on out of here. For me working, the horses have decided to just go and play in the pasture. So we're gonna go break for lunch. I'll see you guys when we get back. I have the camera on in case the horses they're pretty energetic right now, so. Well, we're doing spring cleaning and it's snowing. I'll tell you what, guys, the weather is weird. I told you it's getting colder. So it was raining while we were having lunch, but now it's just snowing, so we're gonna be able to continue on as planned for now. I don't really feel like cleaning the pasture in the rain. So I'm just waiting for Gavin to come over with the four-wheeler and pick me up. I'm heading back down. As we're heading out to the tractor, I'm gonna just turn the camera on the horses and see if they do anything. There's Samson. Do you want to turn off the quad, Gavin?
Park it first, because safety is important.
Good job. Remember, kids, safety first. Gavin, the pasture didn't clean itself while I was gone.
You know?
Hey, Danny. What are you doing? Okay, bye. He knows. What do we got over here? Gavin, casino, and weather. We're going crazy just a second ago. And then I turn on the camera, and it's just Gavin and casino now. Oh, there's a whole group over here. It's like a secret meeting. Weather's right behind me. Hey, Weather. Awesome. Go join them, Weather, or not. You do whatever you want.
All right, so this is where we're pausing for today. You can see this is where the one feeder was. We're gonna be putting one feeder back. One of those over there, we're just gonna be putting right here in this location. The other feeder is gonna stay over there until I'm able to clean that up. I've just run out of time for today. Gavin just got snot rocketed by Rebel. There was about 6 to 8 inches of manure on top of this. I was able to peel that all away. I really should have a blade that I can put on the back of the tractor to use, but I don't have that. All I have is the rake, and the rake works for now. All in all, I'd say we're well in hand. I got the middle pastures completely done, and this pasture set up, so I'm gonna be putting a round bale in this clean feeder for tonight. So we should already start to see improvements in the horse's hoof health. Getting all that manure off the top of the soil will help the soil dry down faster so that when it rains, it doesn't stay muddy as long. And it'll allow the wind to get on top of it and dry this ground down, making it better for the horse's hooves as well. Everything works together so that way the horse's hooves can get healthier, the ground can get healthier, and the manure can get put where it needs to be. Speaking of, we certainly made quite a pile here. I'm interested to see how big this pile will be till we scoop it all up and spread it all. And that will definitely be a video in the future. So you guys are gonna be able to see this manure from its creation towards where it goes next. For now, let's get on over to our mystery horse. Hey buddy. Hello. 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 I wonder how many people guess you. The horses that have no distinct markings usually are harder for everybody to tell. So we're going to take off his blanket and tell you a little bit about him and see if you guys can get him. If you want any hints, he's between Falcon and Argento. I don't know if anybody's memorized where they go yet. I would be impressed if you have, that's for sure. So here you go. Here's a good look at him. Apologize for the lighting in this stall. All right, so let's find out some information about our mystery horse. He is another grade quarter horse. So for anybody that doesn't remember what a grade quarter horse is, a grade quarter horse is basically the equivalent of a horse mutt. Right, buddy? Yeah, that basically means that he's got a lot of different breeds in him. A giant assortment of different breeds. We don't know in particular what those breeds are, so he is classified as a grade quarter horse or a horse mutt. The color that he is classified as a sorrel, so this brown color on horses that you see is known as a sorrel, and he's 17 years old. Here he is. Did you guys get his name right? That's right, this is Skywalker. So Skywalker is a 17-year-old grade quarter horse, and he is the color sorrel. Some distinctive things that Skywalker's known for is that he absolutely loves children. His owner has a couple of baby girls, and he absolutely loves them. So he's really known for loving children, and he actually used to be a lesson horse. He also loved spending time with all the children back when he was a lesson horse as well. So there you guys go. There's some background information on Skywalker. Alrighty guys, all the horses are out. Samson's down here. He's gonna be chilling by himself in the lower ring, and has access to the left run down there. I put out 2 round bales for the horses, but I'm running short on time, so I wasn't able to film any of it. The horses are all set. Things are looking good. And so guys, it's gonna be on that note that we're gonna be drawing an end to the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate you guys watching all the way through. If you haven't, don't forget to hit that like button, and as always, make sure that you're subscribed to keep up to date on all the information, all the horses, all the Gavin that you guys can handle. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.